And inside the locker room, everyone trying to lock in, get mentally ready for another hard-fought NBA battle. Thanks for spending Valentine's Day with us. We've got a match made in heaven on 2K Sports. Hello, basketball fans. Brian Anderson here, courtside with Doris Burke and Grant Hill. Our reporter is Allie LaForce. So let's take a look at the Phoenix Suns starting lineup. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Torrey Craig out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Durant in at the small forward position. And then for the Brooklyn Nets, Ben Simmons is out there with Nicholas Claxton. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard. Well, you got to expect a low-scoring game tonight, Grant. Two terrific defensive clubs fighting to lock each other down.
Both these teams are elite on the defensive end. These guys won't be making it easy out there. When there's lots of stops, lots of forced turnovers, it can be very difficult to find a scoring rhythm.
Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now here's Paul. Pass to Ayton. All alone. The rebound by Simmons.
And it didn't fall, but still a great look.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here. Guys, when you consider the firepower that the Nets have, obviously built to contend, but the defensive end has got to improve. We know championships are built and begin with the defensive side of the floor.
That free throw no good. And Doris for the Nets defense. Getting back a healthy Ben Simmons will be a big help.
Well, consider, B.A., that Ben was a two-time first-team all-defense already in his career. Joe Harris is competitively tough and brings size on the wing. And with some defensive depth coming in, getting stops has got to be the focus.
Ball against Dinwiddie. Now Ayton. On the wing, Durant. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
3-second violation. Next ball.
Brooklyn with the ball. It's a three-point game. Dinwiddie finds Simmons. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Ayton with the defensive effort. Here's Booker. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Devin Booker showing off the weight room work, able to use that added strength to finish through contact.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, he made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
Here's Thomas. Releases. And the Nets miss again. And it's Phoenix's ball. Craig inside. He's covered by Dinwiddie. Durant inside. He's against Bridges. And the shot counts. He's fouled. And it's a chance for a three-point play.
So 2021 saw the addition of yet another honor to the resume of the great Kevin Durant. A selection to the NBA's 75th anniversary team. I don't think he needed cementing of his legacy, but it's just one more feather in his cap.
Even with all those accomplishments, Durant is just as hungry as ever, Doris.
B.A., to me, he's always just in a competition against himself. He simply wants to play the best basketball night after night. Here's a guy who takes tremendous pride in being complete and perfecting his craft. Boy, having a hard time making shots, just 1 for 4 to start this game.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
On the wing, Durant for 3. Nails it from 3. Durant's got 6 points.
Kevin Durant's ability to catch and release before the defense can react, so critical, so sweet.
Here's Bridges. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Outside Durant. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. To the left wing. Shot clock at 6. Brooklyn with the board. Here's Thomas. Simmons with the bucket.
My goodness, defense was there, but Ben Simmons makes that finish look easy.
Outside Booker. To the wing, right side. Now here's Ayton. The D's right on him. Oh, there's the alley. Oh, what a play. It's snatched out of the air. Credit the block. Pass to Dinwiddie. Over to the left wing. Shoots from the right block. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. And to the surprise of some league observers, a number of rookies are already making huge contributions, Grant.
And it's so much fun to see these young players stepping up, getting thrown right into the fire, and for good reason. When you have 2 or 3 stars eating up your salary cap, you need the guys on rookie contracts to perform, and they are.
Ties it up, and his next one could give him the lead. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
And the Phoenix Suns have been a completely different team since acquiring Chris Paul. He's the leader of this team, and he helps set the tone on both ends.
Fade away. The shot's good.
Night after night, game after game, Chris Paul understands where to put the ball and when. Nicely done.
It's Bridges on the wing. Back to Dinwiddie. Pass to Simmons. Now here's Bridges. Guarded by Durant. Simmons against Craig. And the foul on Ben Simmons. That's his first foul. Boy, the city of Phoenix really embracing Chris Paul as soon as he arrived.
Yeah, I mean, he's in the latter stages of his career now. But you would never know it based on how hard he plays every single night. He just makes everyone on this team so much better.
The Suns have gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. Now here's Booker. He's closely guarded. Takes one from 10 feet. He's off on that one. And Brooklyn will come the other way. Here's Dinwiddie. The ball's knocked loose. Pass to Ayton. The kick out to Paul. Outside Durant. Outside Booker. Back to Durant. Pulls it. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron. Durant's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
What a savvy pass by Devin Booker, making the smart choice, moving the basketball.
Simmons drives in. And it's Simmons slamming it home.
Oh my goodness, the creativity and flair from Ben Simmons. Stop it now. Don't hurt him, Ben.
And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Now here's Paul. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Ayton. Rebound, Brooklyn. Claxton's got 4 rebounds now.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Bridges misses.
Boy, that's the kind of look this offense is designed to create. That's just a tough miss.
Pass to Durant. Outside Paul. Back to Durant. The 3. And the Suns get another 3.
I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
Now here's Simmons. Out left to the wing. Here's Thomas. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line.
Defensive foul. Devin Booker. Second personal. Third team foul.
Brooklyn making some changes.
At the
Finney
line.
Smith checked in for Ben Simmons. O'Neal comes in
At the
for
line.
Bridges. And it's
One shot.
Mills in for Dinwiddie. And that one misses. The Suns leading. Inside. Here's Warren. That's good. And so Durant with the assist.
The way Warren controls his body is truly impressive. He's got the frame to absorb it.
Pass to Thomas. Here's O'Neal.
Suns foul. Jock Landale.
So the Nets making a switch here. Curry's checked in. And a change for the Suns. Lee, he's checked in for Chris Paul. And here's Mills. Here he goes. There's the block. And as it goes out of bounds, Brooklyn able to keep possession. Puts it up off the inbound. Claxton can't get it to go. The Suns have got 7 of 15 to find the net. Pass to Warren. The 3 is up. And the Suns get another 3.
Wow, if TJ Warren makes threes with consistency, it will unlock every other aspect of his game, and that's significant, guys.
Now here's Mills. And he lobs it up top. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, BA.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Here's Lee. Pass to Durant. Fires from deep. And the basket by Lee. And the Suns lead by 9.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Here's Mills. Second shot opportunity. Kept alive. And Claxton gets the bucket. Claxton's got his second bucket of the night.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Here's Lee. Back to Lee. 3-pointer. And the Suns get another 3.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Outside Mills. To the inside. Pass to Curry. Mills with it. Shot is up. Durant pulls it in. Well, Phoenix is shooting 53%, setting the tone right from the opening tip. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
Johnson, he's checked in for Brooklyn. So he gets them both.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Timeout called. Brooklyn. And for players to bring
Much is given, much is expected. In BA, I agree 100%. Players today understand the impact that they can have on others. I love that about the league, the players, the coaches, everyone involved, using this gift to make a change and a positive impact throughout the world.
Now here's Finney Smith. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. And yep, it's good.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Here's Lee. He's got 5. Pass to Warren. 5 to shoot. Here's Lee from deep three-point range. Out of bounds. It'll be Brooklyn's ball.
Next ball.
The Suns making a switch here. Baisley's checked in.
Darius Baisley.
And for the Nets, they're shooting about 47% during this first quarter. Three-pointer, O'Neal. The Suns clear it.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Pass to Lee. Outside Warren. Here's Landale. Here's Lee. He's covered by Curry.
First quarter.
Here's Warren. Oh, and Johnson with a block. They get it back. Knocks it down from distance. Lee's got 6. We've got 1:48 left in the first quarter here. Here's Mills. It's hauled in by Baisley.
This is not his quarter. He needs to give up some touches and recalibrate.
Outside Warren. Back to Lee. Fires for 3. The shot won't fall. The Nets go the other way with it. Pass to Curry. Back to Johnson. Now Mills. Lets it go from deep. Drills it from deep.
Well, it wasn't a pretty start for him, but now he's got a bucket to build on.
And Phoenix shooting with confidence in this one. 48% in the first quarter.
Think back to the 2020 games in Tokyo, guys. Patty Mills leading Australia to the bronze medal, the first medal ever for men's basketball. A huge moment for the country.
Baisley, good.
Already 6 of their points coming off second chances. Pretty impressive.
Now here's Mills. Not a lot of room. That cuts the lead to single digits.
Boy, had this shot on automatic. The confidence so crucial to what Seth Curry brings to the table.
Pass to Lee. Here's Baisley. Outside Warren. Here's Lee. They get it back. Baisley. Johnson with the defensive effort.
They're playing with a lot of energy tonight. We can see that in their dominance on the glass.
O'Neal misses. Here's Baisley. He's marked by Finney Smith. And Landale gets it to go.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
And so it's Phoenix closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. And they push the tempo in this one, getting out in transition and making the defense pay. We'll be right back with you shortly.
Time to make some noise for your Brooklyn Nets.
And as our coverage continues, happy Valentine's Day again to everyone out there. And guys, the Suns pretty much in control here.
Well, they've really been racking up three-pointers in bunches. They've been so impressive to watch.
And that's what has them ahead in this game. Their floor spacing has been just tremendous.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Suns.
Devin Booker.
The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Terrence Ross is out there with Darius Baisley. And it's Landale in at the center position. Out to the right wing. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
His third personal foul. First team foul.
Well, teams are always hunting mismatches. Grant, I'll put it to you here. You prefer a speed advantage or a size advantage over your defender?
Well, BA, it's all about the mismatches. And going back to when I was young and actually had some speed, it was great to be able to have both, depending upon who you went against. If a smaller player guarded you, use your size to shoot right over them. And if a bigger defender was on you, then yes, use your speed to turn the corner and get to the rim. So it depended upon who was guarding you.
DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for Baisley. Good on both. Phoenix has gone 7 of 9 from three-point range so far. Outside Paul. Pass to Booker. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Already a terrific career for Booker. 3-time All-Star. And then last year he was named to the All-NBA first team. Just a big honor.
That free throw good from Booker. And with Booker, it's not just the scoring. Grant, he does a little bit of everything.
Hey, BA, I mean, you go back and look at last season. He had career highs in rebounds, steals, blocks. I mean, he's learned how to affect the game even when his shot isn't falling, which is rare.
Brooklyn shooting the ball at 43% from the field. Pass to Thomas. And here's Johnson. The three. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
How about the timing? Could be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
Outside Ross. Now here's Ayton. Outside Booker. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. Booker's got 7 now in this quarter.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Here's Thomas. And the Nets, another three.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Outside Ross. Pass to Landale. Shoots over Johnson. He jumps for the alley-oop. And it's good on the layup. Ayton's got his second basket.
Well, you want to see DeAndre Ayton seek out the contact on the interior. Boy, he's a big-time talent.
Stolen by Ayton. The drive by Paul. The shot that time not on target. And Brooklyn going the other way now. Here's Thomas. Oh, Booker with a block. Down low. Here's Landale. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Timeout called. Brooklyn. And now that they have some time to get a little bit of rest, it's time for these players to regroup while hydrating themselves with some Gatorade, looking to gain a boost of energy as they continue to play in this game.
And staying hydrated is the only surefire way to do it. An athlete's body doesn't have the same power and stamina without proper hydration. These guys will be sure to use this timeout wisely.
Claxton, he's checked in for Brooklyn. From the high post, Claxton. Great positioning on the putback.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Outside Ross. Pass to Ayton. Shoots over Bridges. Off target with a jump hook.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
Shoots off the step back, gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
Well, we know this. Mikal Bridges has the length and hops to score inside. Nicely done.
Outside Booker. Here's Ross. Over Bridges. Nice D from Bridges.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
The leaner. Here's Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
This guy, a relentless force on the glass. DeAndre Ayton going to work and getting the putback.
Pass to Simmons. To the right side. And there's the lob. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. And so the ball out of bounds. Ayton touched it last. Some changes for Phoenix. Craig is checked in for Landale. And it's Kevin Durant in for Ross. Brooklyn's gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. Bridges outside. Pass to Simmons. Dinwiddie, right side. Here's Thomas from downtown. Yes, and a nice assist from Dinwiddie. Thomas has got 11.
And their offense seems to be coming around. Now they're shooting upwards of 50% from the field.
Outside Booker, uncovered. And it's Phoenix with another.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
Timeout called. Brooklyn, and last year's outcome. So unfortunate for Paul and the Phoenix Suns, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, the best for them against Dallas in Game 7.
From the Brooklyn Nets.
Pass to Dinwiddie. Left side, Simmons. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line to try to make it a three-point play.
Defensive foul. Torrey. Craig. His first personal. Second team foul. At the line. Ben Simmons. At the line one time.
Free throw, no good for Simmons.
Boy, Ben Simmons, one of the most highly scrutinized players in the NBA, but I don't think you can doubt any of his defensive abilities. Cross-positional and big-time asset on that end.
On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, good looks by our terrific camera crew. Pass to Claxton. Shoots over Ayton. And Craig pulls it down.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
Booker finds Durant. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup. 14 points for him.
Well, you can see that the team relies on Kevin Durant to be consistently productive, and he is delivering.
Simmons, the pass to Bridges. Dinwiddie with it. He's guarded by Paul. Paul against Dinwiddie. Shoots over Paul. And again, it's the Nets missing. The Suns have gotten 8 of 12 attempts to drop since the beginning of the second. Durant, no good. The Nets have gone 7 for 11 in the second quarter. Pass to Dinwiddie. Durant against Simmons. Just 5 on the clock. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Finney-Smith checked in for Brooklyn. O'Neal comes in for Thomas. Brooklyn has got 5 of 7 threes to drop here tonight. And Dinwiddie, here we go. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton.
At the line, shooting for Brooklyn. Spencer Dinwiddie. And out the line, shooting 2.
First free throw is good. Curry, he's checked in for Bridges. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Now here's Paul. Outside Booker. Here's Durant. Yes, and it's Booker with the setup. Booker's got his third assist of the night.
Well, because of the size, Kevin Durant can get a clean look from mid-range pretty much any time he wants.
Here's O'Neal, guarded by Durant. Over to the wing. Dinwiddie, right side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. No good. The Suns go the other way with it.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Here's Booker. Hits it from the high post. Booker's got 11 here in the quarter alone.
Much more efficient this quarter. Feeling more and more confident.
Here's Dinwiddie. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got 7 rebounds in the game. Pass to Craig. Outside Booker. Paul against Dinwiddie. And he lobs it up. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Elite athleticism from Mr. Ayton. No doubt on the dunk.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Stolen by Booker. On the wing, Durant. The baseline, Jay. And the Suns getting another bucket right there.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Up top, Curry. Booker defending. Paul against Dinwiddie. And the Nets miss again.
I'll tell you, you hate to pin this on one person, but his inefficiencies at the offensive end are holding this group back.
Durant for 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Durant's got 21.
It's been an outstanding performance for them in just about every area.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
Will it go? Ooh, Ayton with the block.
Boy, Ayton's reach is absolutely incredible. Great anticipation. That is nice defense.
Booker against Curry. And another basket for Phoenix.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Here's O'Neal, guarded by Durant. Poke loose. The kick out, Curry. Here's Claxton. Dinwiddie outside. Here's the 3. Sinks it. Now 2 of 7 on the night.
Really off on his shooting. Just 20% this period. Looks like he's getting a bit frustrated.
Outside Paul. Pass to Ayton. Here's Claxton. He's got 7 to the middle. Here's Finney-Smith. And it's rejected.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Outside Paul. Durant for 3. Goes back up. Ayton, no good. Brooklyn has gone 4 of 4 from three-point land in the second quarter.
Well, Seth Curry has never been one who's afraid of contact. Does such an exceptional job drawing the defender into his trap.
Well, you look at Seth Curry. For his career, around 44% from long range. That's easily top 5 in NBA history.
That free throw misses. And Seth Curry, one of the elite shooters in league history. But his road to the NBA was no red carpet, Grant.
So true. I mean, after graduating from Duke in 2013, a couple years in the G League proving himself, The questions were about his defense, but that stroke was never in question.
Johnson, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Mills comes in for Dinwiddie.
Well, I think it's fair to say that Seth Curry has found his footing in this league. He gains more and more confidence every year.
Pass to Lee. From 10 feet away. That one off the back iron and out.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor
Personal
defense.
foul.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Lee, he's checked in for the Suns. To the wing on the left. Here's Baisley, and they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Well, you can see Baisley is a thirsty scorer. It pays off there with the and one chance. When you consider how relatively new Darius Baisley is to the NBA, consider the last 2 years. An integral part of the starting lineup and back-to-back years where he averages double figures.
And the free throw, no good.
Boy, Darius Baisley is enticing, guys. You're talking about a lengthy, athletic big man with outstanding versatility.
Pass to Curry. Back to Finney-Smith. 6 to shoot. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Shooting for Phoenix. Saban Lee. Yeah, the line with 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Hits both from the stripe. 20 seconds left in the first half.
Might be a good idea to run the clock. Hold it for the last shot.
It's all about patience right here. Patience and execution. Get a good look.
Left side Mills. From deep, Johnson gets the 3-ball to go. Johnson's got 6 points.
Patty Mills is about winning, guys. If that means finding the open man, he'll do just that.
Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for the Phoenix Suns. He put together 10 points in the quarter. We'll be right back after this word.
Make some noise for your Brooklyn Nets.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy. Ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Mikal Bridges is out there with Ben Simmons. Then it's Cameron Johnson, and it's Dinwiddie in at the point. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
Suns ball.
And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Yeah, I love that they maintain the defensive energy even when they're behind.
Substitution for the Suns. Devin Booker.
Ball against Dinwiddie. Rebound Brooklyn. Pass to Johnson. Rebounded by Chris Paul. And it's Phoenix's ball. And after this one, they're at home against Sacramento. That'll be the first of 3 games played at home.
Well, an 0-for-3 start to the half. You need to pick it up and start to put some pressure on your opponent.
And as it goes out of bounds, Brooklyn able to keep possession. Phoenix on D. And a minute played as the second half gets going. And the three-pointer goes. Paul's got 5.
Well, their first basket in 4 tries. Can that trigger a little bit of good shooting here? We'll find out.
Paul against Dinwiddie. Shakes off strong D and gets to the bucket for 2 points. He's got 9.
Well, that's not the guy you want guarding him at the rim. Just too much of a differential in terms of size.
Durant, the pass to Aiden. The kick to Durant. 4-3. And it's Thomas with the rebound.
1 for 5 has got to be a frustrating start, and they just don't look sharp right now. Can they find their offensive game?
Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Craig passes to Paul. Here's Booker. The rebound by Ben Simmons. Simmons has got 5 rebounds tonight. Going inside. Can't hit that one. Oh, great D that time from Craig. Pass to Durant. Outside Booker. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. So the Nets making a switch here. Claxton's checked in.
For your Nets, Nicholas Claxton.
The Nets have gone only 1 for 6 here in the second half. To the paint. Here's Simmons. And slam dunk by Simmons.
This close to the rim, Ben Simmons just leaves, no doubt.
Outside Booker. Pass to Craig. Wide open look. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup. Booker's got 5 assists tonight.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
Bridges against Durant. Outside Simmons. Clock at 6. Here's Thomas. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Durant's got 4 rebounds in the game. That's tipped. Stolen by Bridges. Fast break, Brooklyn. Simmons with it. Durant covering. Pass to Dinwiddie. Four on the clock. Hauled in by Paul. Paul's got 4 rebounds in the game. Back to Durant. Over Simmons. Durant, no good.
That's a shot he makes with regularity, but that time the defense up to the challenge.
Everyone loves the alley-oop play, B.A.
Yep, one of the prettiest in basketball. The Suns have gotten just 25% of their shots to fall since the half. 2 for 8. Booker finds Aiden. Lets it go from the wing. Durant's shot is off. Brooklyn has gotten 21 points so far from three-point land. They're 7 of 10.
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Outside Paul. Outside for Booker. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Yes, so good to see Booker knocking down the corner triple. A go-to scorer with considerable range.
And the Nets call time here. One of the stories here, Kevin Durant. He's getting it done today.
Yeah, I think they've got to be talking about just guarding him a little more tightly on the perimeter or keep the ball out of his hands as much as possible, period. That's about the only way you're going to cool this guy off.
Landale's checked in for the Suns. Brooklyn with the ball. Dinwiddie outside. Pass to Thomas. And here's Simmons. Good. And that makes him 6 for 9. A quality game for him so far.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
Here's Landale. Brooklyn with the board. Claxton's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Simmons. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Personal foul.
Well, because of his size, when he's on the interior with the ball in his hands, Ben Simmons is a problem.
Shooting for Brooklyn.
And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Suns.
2 times.
Well, the defense looks helpless trying to contain them in the open floor, and they've continued to exploit this advantage.
Second chance points have also been a big part of what's happened in this game. Crashing the boards with authority, turning those opportunities into second chance points. Boy, big time on the offensive glass.
That one misses. Phoenix has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Paul passes to Booker. Lets it go. Rebound Brooklyn. Here's Claxton. 9 points in the game. Here's Simmons. Oh, great D that time from Craig. Phoenix is shooting at a respectable 49%. Outside Durant. Pass to Landale. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Personal foul. First team foul. Now at the line for the Suns. Jock Landale. Shooting 2.
That one's off. Brooklyn making some changes. O'Neal comes in for Thomas. And it's Mills in for Dinwiddie. Warren's checked in for Phoenix. Lee comes in for Chris Paul. And he sinks the second. Brooklyn has gotten 21 points so far from three-point land. They're 7 of 10. O'Neal on the wing. Throws it up high. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, guys, Commissioner Silver's open to change. He said, quote, "We're not beholden to pure tradition. We care a lot about it, but all the factors I think about when we talk about changing the rules, I'm less concerned about that. We should live in the present, be respectful of those records, but also be willing to adjust when it makes sense." BA?
All right, thanks, Allie. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Claxton. Count the basket. Claxton's got 11 points.
They've struggled, but hey, you cannot lay it at his feet. Offensively, he's getting it done.
Warren finds Booker. Here's Landale. Bridges against Booker. Fader on the way. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him. Booker's got 20.
Well, Devin Booker, one of the rare guys in the NBA, the ability to score at will, and he's rolling right now.
O'Neal on the wing. lays it up and in despite excellent defense.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Booker against Bridges. An open look for Booker. And the Suns getting another bucket right there.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
Here's Claxton. Pass to O'Neal. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Phoenix has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Here's Landale. Outside Booker. Nice open look, but it's no good.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide open look won't hurt his confidence at all.
Pass to Simmons. Over Craig. Bridges passes to Simmons. Three-pointer O'Neal. It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time. O'Neal's got 7.
You can tell Simmons is a guy who from the moment he picked up a basketball has been a point guard by nature.
Here's Lee. Give him 8. Back to Booker. And Booker with the jam.
And a solid pick to free him up for the dunk.
Boy, the timing there couldn't be any better.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Simmons against Craig. They grab their own miss. And that one's good. Simmons.
They're really looking to that inside game here in the second half, getting away from taking a bunch of threes.
Pass to Lee. Warren with the ball. He has 7. Knocked loose.
Last 2 minutes to play. Third quarter.
Booker against Bridges. There's the 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Challenging this D with the 3 ball. That's his second from distance this half. And he also hit one in the first half, too.
Here's O'Neal. He's covered by Warren. For 3, Bridges. And the Nets, another 3.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling 3-point opportunities.
Phoenix calls timeout. Some changes for Brooklyn. Finney Smith checked in for Claxton. Johnson comes in for O'Neal. And it's Curry in for Bridges. Booker against Mills. And he lobs it up to the rim. Hammers the lob through.
Just flawless timing right there.
Right? The dish, the catch, the flush, the whole thing was perfect.
And because of the length and athleticism, Bazley can do a lot out there. He has that switch ability on defense. He hits the glass so well, and I like where his offensive game is headed.
Got it. Ross has gotten his first basket of the night.
You have to know when to simply catch and shoot, and it serves Terrence Ross very well that time.
Outside Finney Smith. Pass to Johnson. Now here's Curry. Shot clock at 5. Puts it up from the high post. Warren with the rebound.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to go on Ben Simmons.
As Bazley continues to develop his game, earning opportunities at the free throw line critical.
2 shots.
First free throw is good. Ayton, he's checked in for Devin Booker. Both shots good from the stripe. Here's Simmons. 15 points in the game. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Ross against Curry. Back to Finney Smith. Here's Mills. It's hauled in by Bazley. Baisley's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Looking to get it going. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Second personal foul.
Never afraid of a little physicality. Mr. Ayton, the and
Shooting
one.
for Phoenix, DeAndre Ayton. Shooting 1.
The free throw's off from Ayton.
I tell you, this guy already a double-double threat nightly, and DeAndre Ayton's ceiling is still high. Now, he's got to go ahead and reach those expectations by putting in the work.
Devin Booker. He's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for Phoenix. 27 on the night. He's had it his way. We'll be back in a moment. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the court right now for the Suns, they've got Darius Baisley, Chris Paul out there with Terrence Ross. Then it's DeAndre Ayton, and it's Durant in at the 3. To the inside. Here's Baisley, and it's stolen by Finney-Smith. Ooh, Durant with some nice D.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
Pass to Paul. Now Ross. Well, Doris, courtside seats in basketball are hard to come by. Experiencing that proximity to the action is a rare treat, but with virtual reality now, anyone can.
Listen, BA, I'm all for technology, and I think that's cool. But let's be real. You give me a courtside seat where I can feel the action, where I can see all the minute details of everything that's transpiring in real time, I'll take that.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
So the Nets making a switch here. Claxton's checked in. Paul passes to Ayton. The second effort. Oh, he connects. His 7th basket. He's 7 of 15 now.
Boy, you think about DeAndre Ayton, it's his size that comes to mind, and he understands how to utilize that to score.
Pass to Claxton. Dinwiddie outside. Back to Claxton. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Thomas. Launches it. And the Nets miss again. Outside Ross. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Second personal
That's
foul.
on Dorian Finney-Smith.
And this is where Terrence Ross turns himself into a weapon. Drawing these fouls, getting to the free throw line. He is such an excellent free throw shooter.
The first one falls. Well, as far as nicknames go, Terrence Ross being called the Human Torch is pretty fitting, Doris.
What a classic nickname for a player that can get hot at any moment. And boy, when Terrence is rolling, he is very hard to cool off. This is a guy we've seen rattle off 10, 15, even at times 20 straight points. That is the Human Torch personified.
And last season, new trophies unveiled for the conference finals, honoring Larry Bird, Magic Johnson, Bob Cousy, Oscar Robertson. I love bringing up these names again.
I agree, BA. I mean, these are legends. These were those that laid the foundation for this league to be successful. So the idea of adding a little hardware and putting their names on it, I couldn't think of anything better.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Foul. First team foul. At the line, shooting for Brooklyn, Spencer Dinwiddie. And out the line, Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. Some changes for Brooklyn. Watanabe's checked in for Johnson. Harris comes in for Bridges. And Sumner subbed in for Thomas. And both free throws good for Dinwiddie. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Pass to Okogie. Back to Lee. Okogie on the wing. Over Harris. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron.
Well, it's critical that Josh Okogie connect right here. The mid-range jumper was available. Knock it down.
Pass to Harris. Here's Sumner. Blocked! And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession. Here's Claxton. That one's good. 7 for 10 now. Here's Lee. Outside Ross. And with the G League Ignite and other youth leagues, the opportunity to go pro at a young age is there. Doris, did you see this coming?
Well, we know nothing stays static in life, Brian, and I think you need to look no further than what happened for such a long time over in Europe and abroad. We'd observed that European players had an advantage where it came to skill development because they were playing pro earlier than people over here in the United States. This has helped close the gap. Guys, when we think of Josh Okogie, the athleticism is eye-popping, and the relentlessness with which he plays the game, that will be what keeps him on the floor.
Craig is checked in for the Suns. Booker comes in for Biyombo. And he can't make the second free throw either. Missed them both. The Nets have gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the fourth. Here's Dinwiddie. 11 feet out, and he hits it.
Dinwiddie.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Pass to Lee. Outside Ross. And here's Booker. Back to Ross. Here's Lee. He's covered by Dinwiddie. 5 to shoot. Shot from the top of the key. That one no good. And Brooklyn going the other way now. Here's Claxton. Pass to Ross. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good.
Well, Josh Okogie sees somebody working in space and puts the ball on time and on target.
Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
And you know, B.A., even with the game well in control, he's going right at the rim. I love it.
And he's going for the lob. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Now Booker. No one near him. Rebounded by the Nets. Claxton's got his 16th rebound on the night. Here's Thomas. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul.
Well, Grant, the NBA has led the way when it comes to diversity and representation in high-level jobs. Grant, what are your thoughts on it?
Yeah, B.A., I love this. I mean, the NBA really, truly has been a leader when it comes to this. Whether it's coaches, front office, in the league office in New York, living and embodying the spirit of diversity and inclusion is what the NBA is all about. It's fun to be a part of.
The NBA where everyone is welcome. Phoenix making some changes. Landale comes in for Okogie, and it's Chris Paul in for Lee. And that's good as he hits both shots.
They're finding a rhythm from the line as they try to cut into this deficit.
Outside Booker. Back to Paul. Pass to Ross from behind the arc. Rebounded by the Nets. Here's Claxton. Dinwiddie outside. Here's Thomas. Back to Dinwiddie. Knocked away. And the ball out of play. The Suns will have it. The Suns have gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter. Pass to Ross. Here's Landale. Outside Booker. Shot clock at 5. Takes the 3. And again, it's the Suns missing. The Nets have gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the fourth. Here's Claxton to the left side wing. Here's Thomas. Takes the 12-footer and hits it. Thomas has got 4 points this quarter.
Boy, I don't think he'll get a screen assist for that pick, but they get the points, and that's all that matters.
Outside Ross. The three-pointer off the mark.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
They're improving, but still find themselves behind.
Yeah, but this run started with tighter execution at both ends, and that'll need to be maintained for them to have a chance to take the lead.
Back to Paul. Pass to Booker. Inside. Paul can't get it to go.
Boy, this guy just can't buy a bucket, and yet they have the advantage.
It's hauled in by Landale. Phoenix has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Booker for 3. Sinks the tray. Booker's got 30.
After hitting only 1 from downtown in the first half, he's exploded with 3 since.
Dinwiddie against Paul.
Great teamwork and great timing.
Oh, spectacular play. And the Suns call time here.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
And the guys get a little bit of a break, mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
And now we present our new balanced player of the game, Devin Booker.
And I'll tell you what, this was one easy pick for sure. From the start, he looked in total control for the entire game. It's incredible to see a player outperforming everyone else on the court.
Boy, it's not hard to be blown away by his level of play. It's never easy winning on the road, but to do it in this fashion, that's a special performance right there. Phoenix has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Paul passes to Craig. Now here's Booker. Lets it fly. Jump shot is good.
Devin Booker.
Booker's got 17 now, just in the second half.
Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
Here's Thomas. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Paul's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Booker. Ayton with it. Craig up top. Over Simmons. That's good from Craig. On the assist from Ayton. Ayton's got his 4th assist with that last one. Now Bridges. And here's Simmons. Back to Bridges. Oh, denied by Durant.
This is probably the aspect as his career has gone on where Kevin Durant has improved the most. The defensive end, he is a real factor.
Now here's Ayton. He's covered closely. Out to Craig. Puts up a 3. Claxton with a rebound.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
We've seen fans removed for inappropriate comments to players. Doris, where do you draw the line between heckling and being inappropriate?
I think one way I look at this, Brian, is if I were face-to-face with somebody, what would I be comfortable saying? I think we should always err on the side of caution. It's okay to heckle and have some fun and sort of give your team support. But I think if we ultimately keep respect foremost in our minds, we'll be okay.
Left side Booker. Shoots over Bridges. And the Suns getting another bucket right there.
They're going old school out there now, working the mid-range part of the floor.
Here's Dinwiddie. The shot off that time. And Phoenix the other way now. Booker with it. And Dinwiddie picks him up defensively. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Dinwiddie. So Brooklyn ends up going with a new group.
On the court.
Here's Baisley. Pass to Okogie. Here's Lee. Six to shoot. Here's Lee. He's guarded by Mills. Suns keep it alive.
The momentum continues to go their way. Pretty much the story of the game.
Man, good whistle there.
Team foul. Shooting for Phoenix. Bismack Biyombo. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. And Doris, Commissioner Silver has expressed a desire to ensure star players participate in a full complement of games. What's the answer here?
I think, B.A., a couple things come to mind. There's been a long discussion about whether you can shorten the regular season. That obviously impacts revenue generated, so I'm not sure you'd go there. The league could also structure contracts to incentivize games played.
Harris outside. Tries to snap the cold streak. And he gets it to go.
Boy, when Joe Harris is making this kind of shot, turn the lights out.
Last 2 minutes to play. 4th quarter.
Here's Lee. He's guarded by Mills. Pass to Biyombo. Here's Lee. The Suns need to get off a shot. They get the rebound. And a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket.
Well, you love the persistence on the offensive glass. All about effort right now.
1:27 left in the final quarter. Johnson with a bucket.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Suns.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Graham.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And they've had no trouble finding the win against this squad. They'll wrap up the season series with a clean 3-0 sweep.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Devin Booker.
He ran things with precision, great command of the offense, putting his teammates in all the right spots.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
Left side Johnson. Here's Sumner. It's rebounded by Biyombo. And Phoenix has possession. Pass to Okogie. There's 31 seconds left in the 4th quarter here. Here's Lee. Out of bounds. It'll be Brooklyn's ball.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
Here's Johnson. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And he just powered through contact, trying to complete the play.
At the line, Cameron Johnson. At the line, 2 times.
The free throw drops for Johnson. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. No need to shoot. This one is done.
Yes, they've got to be happy with tonight's effort.
Here's Lee. So no problem for Phoenix as they get the win.
That's the end of the game.
To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Doris Burke, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson alongside our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for watching. We'll see you next time.